Guys, welcome back to another lesson. Now this one is one of my favorites. Today we're going to be talking about model outreach and what is actually the best way to do it. So let's crack on, get straight into it. So one thing I want to make really clear for you guys, and you guys have probably heard of scripts for outreach, or maybe you've heard of templates for outreach. None of that works. The reason this doesn't work is because it's just not natural. Within this lesson, we're going to teach you how to have a really natural conversation, which is going to identify a model's problems with OnlyFans and allow you to market yourself as the solution whilst going through these stages. Now, every single one of these conversations is going to be completely different. Obviously, these models are people. They aren't robots, so just sending out a long, chunky template does not work. So let's get straight into it. Now, the first stage is to spark a conversation. Now, in terms of how you do this, it could be through a number of methods. It could be something from their story. It could be a post on their profile that you interact with. Maybe they interacted with a post of yours. It could be by paying them a compliment, anything like that. The idea is you want to spark a conversation, get a reply from them. Obviously, that's going to get you on the top of their inbox, and then you are good to progress with the rest of this conversation structure. Now, just really try not to overthink it. Just consider it like you are maybe starting a conversation with a friend, or maybe how you would, slide into a girl's DMs, or anything like that works really well. You can even do this in voice note form, in video form, if you want to add a little bit more of a personal touch. So consider maybe doing that as well when sparking these conversations. So the first step is to find the model's current state. Now, this is exactly the same as if you were to go to the doctors with, say, a headache. The doctor's going to ask you a lot of questions. They're going to ask when the headache started. They're going to ask how severe it is, things like that. You want to be doing the exact same to be able to diagnose how you're going to market yourself as the solution. So maybe ask how long they've been doing OnlyFans. Ask if they have noticed any changes on OnlyFans recently, maybe how they've been finding it lately. That is going to give you a really clear understanding of where the model is currently at in their OnlyFans journey, and it's going to allow you to naturally position yourself as the solution going forward. So once you've found their current state, it is then time to move on to finding their desired situation. So you know where they are at the moment, but now you want to find out where they want to be in the future. So ask about maybe financially where they want to be. Do they have any goals for the next 12 months? Maybe do they want to go traveling? Do they want to have more time freedom? Anything like that. You need to know what they are actually after in order to market yourself as the solution. This is what this entire lesson is about, marketing yourself as a solution to their problem. So let's say, for example, they say financially they want to be making $10,000 a month. What are you going to do? You're going to first ask, what do you think is stopping them from getting there? So this is really simple. You've got a decent understanding of where they're at. You know where they're at. You know where they want to be. So you need to get them to start considering what kind of struggles and issues they're actually facing. Now, if they're talking about maybe wanting more time freedom, you want to ask, what's going to help you get to that point? What's going to help you get to the point where you're making completely passive income? Or maybe if they want to get to $10,000 a month, you're going to ask, what do you think is going to help to get you to that point? That is the really key question here. So make sure that you ask that. And they are almost naturally going to be selling themselves on you. Reveal that you might just have a solution with your agency. So let's say a model said, I want to do 10K a month. Create a bit of curiosity. Say, some of our models do an extra 10K in their first month with us. Or if they're talking about time freedom, if they're talking about they can't maybe manage the chats particularly well together, all our models need to do is the content and we handle the rest. Or maybe we have personal account managers, or we have a 24-hour chatting team for our models. So you are revealing that you are the solution to their problem. So just as a doctor would, you've diagnosed what issues they're facing, you've diagnosed where they want to actually get to, and now you're revealing yourself as the help that is going to get them to that point. So reveal that you have the solution yourself. Super simple after that. Your main priority is going to be to get them on a meeting. So you're going to want to send a booking link. So maybe send the message below. Awesome. If you could please find a time and date that works for you, book yourself in, and we'll have a little chat about things. That works really well, because by this point, you've had a proper conversation. You've not just sent a big chunky message, asked them to jump on a call. By this point, they're invested in the conversation with you. They're far more likely to actually book in and obviously attend as well. So really what is important with this is just make sure that you are actually diagnosing a problem, marketing yourself as a solution. Next lesson is going to be on how you increase show-up rates for this meeting. So cool, brilliant stuff. You have sent over a booking link. Now we're going to talk about increasing show-up rates and how you can create things such as like a value video which is going to give the model a little bit of insight into what you do as an agency ahead of time, and a couple of reminders and things like that as well. So make sure you tune into that one, and I will see you in the next one.